Welcome back, Seahawks. We hope you had a great spring break. Our spring sport teams have been busy while we were away, and we're here to get you up to speed.
That's right. We've got a packed show for you, including updates on men's and women's basketball, baseball and softball, and much more. Let's get started.
Our men's basketball team season came to an end in the quarterfinals of the CAA tournament. 6 of our Seahawks scored in the double digits against Elon in the first round, helping secure a win 93-86. Their final game was a tough loss against Northeastern, 59-80. Devontae Kaycock put up double-doubles in both games, bringing his season total to 23. Kai Tays now holds UNCW's record for most assists in a single season with 253.
Our women's basketball team finished off a strong regular season on the road, beating Hofstra 61-51 and College of Charleston 66-62. Our Lady Hawks then took on 6th-ranked Northeastern in the CAA tournament, where they fell to the Huskies 75-64. Anaya Vason, Lacey Suggs, and Shrita Parker all scored in double digits, but a strong first quarter propelled Northeastern to the win. Our ladies finished the season with a record of 18-12, only dropping 1 game at home. Carrion Barefoot squad also had 3 players named to the All-CAA teams, as Gigi Smith and Shrita Parker were named to the All-CAA second team, and Lacey Suggs named to the third team.
Men's tennis was on the road all break, losing a tough 3 matches. The Hawks met the University of Pennsylvania in Charlotte before heading to Florida to face both Miami and Florida Gulf Coast University. Men's tennis will have their next 3 matches here in Wilmington, starting with South Carolina State.
Our women's tennis team finished off the Florida swing this last weekend, going 1-2 on the trip. After falling to Western Carolina 2-5, our Swingin' Hawks rebounded against USC Upstate, winning 4-3 before dropping a tough one against Bethune-Cookman 3-4. The ladies' next action comes March 27th against Elon here in the Port City.
Our track team hosted 2 events this past week. First was the Windy Seahawk Invitational on March 8th and 9th, then the UNCW Invitational on the 15th and 16th. The Seahawks won 3 events in the Wendy's Invitational and 6 events in the UNCW Invitational. Next up is the Adidas Winthrop Invitational in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Men's golf kicked it on the West Coast over break, playing in the Bandon Dunes Championship in Bend, Oregon. UNCW placed 12th out of 18 teams behind freshman Segundo Olivia Pinto's 9th place finish.
The Port City saw some snowfall on March 5th, ultimately canceling the final day of the River Landing Classic hosted by our women's golf team. Scores were based off the first day of the tournament, in which our Lady Hawks were tied for 6th. Next was the UNC Tar Heel Classic, held at La Casa de Campo Resorts and Villas in the Dominican Republic. Our women's golf team finished 13th with a team score of 909. The girls' next tournament will be the Clemson Tiger Invitational, their last before the CAA Championship.
Baseball had a busy schedule over spring break, going 5-4 while facing some stout competition, including the Memphis Tigers and the University of North Carolina, ranked 10th overall. The Diamond Hawks traveled to Greenville to take on ECU Wednesday before starting a series with conference rival Towson the 22nd through the 24th.
Our softball team has been in 2 tournaments since the start of spring break. First playing in the UNF Spring Break Challenge in Jacksonville, Florida, then coming home to host the Lafayette Ford Lincoln of Fayetteville Seahawks Softball Invitational. In Florida, the Hawks went 4-1, then went 3-2 back home. Softball will play Canisius in a 2-game series before starting conference play against Towson.
Beach Volleyball stayed busy over break as well, playing in the Coastal Carolina Duels and the Texas A&M Corpus Christi Tournament. The Sandy Hawks went 3-3 over the 2 tournaments and now look to use a home court advantage as they host multiple schools right here in the Port City in the UNCW Dig and Dive Beach Classic.
That's all your athletic updates for spring break. Be sure to tune in every Friday for a new episode on our Facebook and YouTube pages at UNCW TealTV.
And also check out our Twitter page as well for live sports updates, and that's at TealTV_sports. And as always, be real
and keep it teal. See you next week.